Every week, Pat Crowder gets a different surprise when she opens the box of produce that's delivered to her.
Always a surprise. What do we got? Wow, look at this. I'm not even sure I know what that is. That's great.
All this produce is fresh, organic, and locally grown. This week's box contains melon, squash, carrots, corn on the cob, and more. Crowder, who's head of Nutrition Services at Mercy Hospital in Woodland, says her staff use just about everything almost immediately. You could say it's just what the doctor ordered.
Probably about two years ago, we made the decision that we wanted to try to start offering some organic produce. Just because we can see the value in promoting healthy eating. So I went online trying to find somebody local that I could purchase occasionally from, and I found Farm Fresh to You. And so we started down the road with, so okay, we'll sign up for a big box every week and see what we get.
She's one of about 3,400 customers who receive a special hand-packed box of fresh produce every week from a farm in the Capay Valley. It's called Community Supported Agriculture, and it gets a big thumbs up from farmers like Thaddeus Barsotti and his family.
And you can see this is the first one we've probably harvested, and if you look at the rest of the plant, it's got a lot of fruit on it.
He and his partner Moira and his 3 brothers run Farm Fresh to You, a produce delivery service in Northern California. It's run from the family farm, Capay Organic, which was started by his parents in the 1970s in the Capay Valley. Back then, Kathleen Barsotti and her husband Martin had the then revolutionary idea of growing food on a farm using natural pest control methods.
Obviously, my parents and the other people involved in that movement were cutting edge, and they really led the public into the organic foods movement.
His mom died a few years ago, and he and his 3 brothers helped the farm expand to more than 240 acres. They regularly harvest squash, peppers, eggplants, okra, tomatoes, and more.
I believe that this model is the future. It's an alternative distribution system. So this is our eggplant selection. And actually, you wouldn't know it, but there's like 10 other varieties of eggplant you can grow. There's white ones, there's green ones, there's little ones, there's ones that look like this color, but this shape. So these are an heirloom variety. This is an heirloom variety. It's called a purple Cherokee. And if you look here, this is what the color that they're gonna end up being. Part of the neat thing about our service is that customers are getting things that they wouldn't eat otherwise. They're also getting things that they couldn't find in the store otherwise.
Community-supported agriculture started in Europe and Japan back in the 60s, and it's slowly catching on here in the United States. In fact, there are about 1,000 CSA farmers in America. Supporters say it helps to put the farmer's face on food. Pat Crowder says community-supported agriculture is also a way for her to try new produce without taking too much of a risk.
Some things they don't even have in the store. Like, I have never seen this kind of squash in the store.
Unlike many CSAs, Farm Fresh to You allows customers to pick and choose what produce they do or don't want when they order on their website.
This is how we're able to keep such a diverse selection of produce so local, but also give the customer what they want, and they're not getting things they don't want.
He admits it's hard work, practically 24/7, but he says success is sweet. And he thinks his mom, who passed away in July 2000, would be proud of his decision to help keep the family business running while staying true to its organic roots.
I mean, if we told her, hey mom, we're delivering 7,000 boxes a week, she'd probably fall over.
In the Capay Valley, Charlotte Fidipi for California Country TV.